Opening this rank is Smile Inc. Popular YouTuber personality Roman Atwood takes a bit of a break from pranking and develops a game that not only lets players escape from the confines of corporations, but also is addictively fun. Smile Inc. invites you to climb that nasty corporate ladder. Take inspiration from voxel-based games like Crossy Road and other kinds of runners that lets you run laps around courses littered with obstacles and deadly traps. Survive over 50 levels and reward yourself with loot boxes filled with goods. Power up your hero and survive in this crazy adventure. If players are familiar with this YouTuber's community, they can unlock other heroes from his Smile More company. It has a play score of 8.73. Ninth on the list is Alto's Adventure. This beautifully crafted game embraces art and minimalism to create a fun and endless snowboarding game. Alto's Adventure was first released on the iOS in 2015 by developer Snowman. Its success led to the release of an Android port through a collaboration with Noodle Cake Studios. It's a game that brings gracefulness and passion to mobile. Show your rad snowboarding moves with physics so realistic and handcrafted visuals to glare over. With its simple yet difficult to master controls, be a badass and complete over 180 procedurally generated levels. If going solo is too boring for you, gather your friends and challenge them on who's the raddest of them all. It has a play score of 8.73. Number 8 on the list is Teen Titans Go! Your favorite teenage superheroes are back and they're on mobile. Teen Titans Go is a fun figure battle game with RPG proportions. Travel around Jump City and fight enemies in its 3 vs 3 turn-based gameplay. What's so special about its combat is its battle bar that charges every few seconds. Supersize your heroes with insane abilities and collect over 70 figurines. Players will have to unlock more of them via exploration or quests to unleash your full potential. Meet new familiar faces around its DC world and get to hear these characters in their real-life voice actors. What's so special about this game is that it doesn't have any microtransactions. Sweet! It has a play score of 8.76. On 7th place is Lone Wolf 17+. It's not every day that you encounter a mobile game that has an age limit in its title. Lone Wolf is not just your typical shoot and kill game. Though it has the mechanics, it's much deeper than that. Again, this game is not suitable for children. With all the blood, gore, and mature moral decisions that you have to make, kids won't stand a chance with this. Moving on, Lone Wolf has over 5 hours of playtime through its main story. On top of that, other sniper games. Aside from this huge amount of content, it also offers realistic graphics, hand-drawn comic scenes, and dozens of mini-games to relax the pressure from your itchy trigger finger. And speaking of triggers, you got what it takes to pull it on your target? It has a play score of 8.76. Number 6 in the list is Reigns. Now this game is a different twist on the management genre. For almost every mobile game out there, we are presented with lavish visual presentations of exploding colors and high-quality textures. Not this one, nope. It's a mobile game without pretense. It just wants to be a mobile game. Devolver Digital gives you a game that puts you on the shoes of a troubled king. By troubled king, I mean you. Wear the crown and decide to balance the 4 pillars of your kingdom. Make decisions by swiping left or right depending on the situation. Kinda like Tinder. Remember, it's the fate of your kingdom, not a dating app. Be the most expansive kingdom and try to make decisions that involve careful planning and achieve a long-lasting reign. They say Rome wasn't built in a day, yours will probably take hours. It has a play score of 8.76. Fifth in this ranking of the best Android games of 2016 is Damn the Man. From the creators of Fruit Ninja and Jetpack Joyride comes another crazy adventure filled with even crazier stuff. Damn the Man is an action platformer of comedic proportions. If anyone enjoys Mario and other similar platformers, then this game should be a breeze for you. Choose among 3 modes: story, endless survival, and battle. Gather your friends and your girlfriend in a quest to defeat a mysterious enemy. Punch, kick, and shoot your way through cleverly crafted levels with costumes and upgrades to unlock. And, of course, challenging bosses to beat. With its gorgeous pixel art and direct inspirations from the N64 classics, this game is clearly made with finesse. It has a play score of 8.77. Ranked number 4 is Blades of Brim. The creators of Subway Surfers gives you a game so epic and enchanting. You wander into its world with blades in hand and hordes of monsters to perish. Be one with the heroes of Brim and vanquish the invading army of goons. Take control of various characters as you embark on a quest to be the most powerful warrior ever. On your journey, meet magical creatures and equip the best of weapons to dominate the land. Its simple touch swipe mechanics is similar to most runner games, but the addition of upgrading your hero is such a treat. One more thing, the visuals are amazing. Slide, wall run, and tap your way to victory and gain that high score. It has a play score of 8.77. Third on the list is Mini Metro. A small development team of 2 from Dinosaur Polo Club created a game that is so adorable. Abolish mass transit and enjoy this minimalist game that not only takes simplicity at its very core, but it also is very intuitive. The player's main goal is to create a rapidly developing transit system for a fast-growing city. Construct various color-coded rails along with its unique routes and passengers. It was released just recently and critics have dubbed this game as aesthetically pleasing and relaxing. It's a perfect game for when you're looking for something to relax with or something to get yourself addicted to. It's a fine line, ladies and gents. Who would have thought that a game about subways can be this fun and charming? It has a play score of 8.94. At number 2 is Crashlands! I swear there is just so much sass about this game. Whenever we mention it, its epicness reverberates around our place with a sweet kick of hell yeah! Definitely brings us to our toes. Even their official website is full of it. Okay, so you are shipwrecked in this planet for God knows why. So anyway, Crashlands is a sandbox game that tells you to survive, craft, fight, and explore in a planet filled with danger. There's just so many things to do with this game due to its diverse crafting modes and a large world to explore. To top it off, you can also tame creatures to own them. These features make the game fun as it is, and it's not stopping. Hoo boy. It has a play score of a 9.1. And here are the runners-up. Burrito Bison Loncha Libre. This classic and popular Flash game franchise is here to stay, and he brought his friends along with him. Simple controls, addicting, and fast-paced. Patchwork the game. 2 words, guys. Competitive quilting. This adaptation of Uwe Rosenberg's Patchwork is one unique game. It's stitch and collect and stitch some more. Sorcery 4. It's the 4th and final game of the series, a fitting and memorable end to one of the mobile's finest role-playing adventures. It's best played after finishing the first 3. Mekorama. This is a finely designed 3D puzzler with a cute robot as its main character. With 50 progressively difficult levels to compete, it's a must-play for every puzzle fans. Lost in Harmony. It's a love story of boy meets girl. You go on a journey to help Kaito save Aya. Heartbreaking with an outstanding soundtrack. Bushido Bear. Slash waves after waves as demons. Responsive controls, cool graphics, awesome soundtrack, hilarious customizations, and minimal grinding. Clocky! This is another puzzle game that makes use of unusual mechanics. It has complex level design, simple and tactile controls, and a variety that won't bore you easily. Clash Royale. A great addition to the Clash of Clans franchise, it introduces a new card-based mechanic that not only works but is also tons of fun. Deus Ex Go. It not only kept its Deus Ex roots, but it also put forth a whole new dimension to the series with its simple yet challenging puzzle. It does play like any other Go games though. Traffic Rider. This is a first-person motorbike racing game like no other. It mixes the endless racing genre with a full career mode. Gotta ride more and unlock all those upgrades. You can get these games right now by clicking the links in the description box below. And the top Android game of 2016 is The Room 3. This BAFTA award-winning series proves to be the most outstanding point-and-click adventure game of the mobile generation. It tells an intriguing story, has good visuals, and has simple touch controls. The Room 3 is a sequel to highly rated mobile games The Room and The Room 2. This time, it continues the story of the previous game In Search of the Null. This game takes you to a dark and mysterious mansion filled with unnerving secrets. There is a deep story to unfold in this game. This is by far the most ambitious game Fireproof Games developed, and it's the most riveting. It's larger than its previous games, and with the addition of the IPs, you can explore new grounds. It has a huge play score of a 9.24